Well, I think what India has done in terms of opening up its doors to foreign direct investment, I think is unambiguously a good thing. We need more foreign direct investment. India has traditionally been not so friendly to that, and now it's changed. Of course, in the Indian system, the way it's worked, it's panning out is that at the central level, the regulations have been opened up, but states remain free to welcome or to shun FDI, and that's creating a little bit of uncertainty on the part of foreign investors. But I think the moves there are in the right direction. I think that opening up. I think where I'm a little bit more concerned about is opening the economy up to volatile flows, hot money, what they call hot money. And in some ways the government is being forced to do that because it's running large external imbalances. India is importing much more than it's exporting, so it needs to be financed. And so in the short run, they're opening up, and the problem is that it creates volatility. I mean, essentially hot money comes in and then it goes out and causes a lot of disruption. But the point is that unless you get a more long-term fix, a structural fix on that, this kind of temptation will persist. Bottom line is that opening up to FDI, to foreign companies and factories is a good thing. For example, agriculture in India, because of the lack of supply chains and things, agricultural goods are not easily exported. So the bringing in foreign technology, foreign marketing, I think are unambiguously good things. But opening up to volatile flows, I'm more wary about. To run an economy, you run a vibrant market, a vibrant private sector, but you also need very good and effective public institutions, to deliver things like law and order, safety, justice, and essential services. And you see, for example, this whole gang rape thing that happened in India. I mean, above all, it's an indictment of the fact that we don't have a judicial system, or rather we're not able to provide physical security, the Indian state, and that's a big problem. So I think that we've lost sight of that, and I think we need to do that. What is happening in India, of course, is that many of those institutions are decaying over time, have decayed, neglect, corruption, all those things. And we need to kind of reclaim that. The phrase I use for this is that, in the long run, there's a kind of race between the rot and regeneration of these public institutions. We have to move to a situation where bigger emerging market countries like India and China have to take the lead. They have to take the lead because there's much more at stake for them, because climate change is going to affect them much more than the industrial countries. So they need to take the lead, but they need to take the lead, and the way they should approach it is to get industrial countries to take early action that will galvanize the technology revolution and see what they can contribute to facilitating this technology revolution. So perhaps they can't be as aggressive in raising carbon prices initially as the rich countries could, because they're much poorer and these things will be more expensive, but they can contribute in other ways.